Hi guys, what's up? It's me, Jordan. Welcome to my channel. I truthfully, I don't know. I kind of just thought that I would do another little segment to my series that I was gonna start in the summer, but I only did one little like video for it. And you probably haven't seen it, but if you have, I'm going to be doing another video for my Coffee Chats series. Don't mind my nails, I'm going to get them done today. But I've been very kind of inspired to just kind of like talk, you know? I know it's not the most exciting content ever. So this series is something that I'm actually going to start like doing and like making videos on the regular. Yeah, long intro, but today I'm going to be talking about like self-care and self-love and all of that. I've been listening to a lot of like podcasts, and a lot of them have been talking about self-love lately and self-care because as like the seasons change, I mean, fall is fun and exciting, but then like it can have a damper in your mood, and I definitely think, especially with students, there comes a ton of stress in the fall and winter. Just because, you know, it's like, it's a hassle to go out the door because you have to put on like 7 layers of clothes. And for students, there's midterms, there's school, there's finals, there's finding internships, all of this stuff. So I think in the fall and winter especially, it's really, really good to focus on self-care for yourself internally and externally. And like, I'll talk about what I mean by that later after this long intro. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be talking about today. If you want some self-care tips and just to listen to me, I don't know, babble on, keep on watching. To start, okay, so self-care and self-love. I think this is a topic, or two topics that get confused and often merged together when in fact they're two completely different things. I think self-love is very internal and self-care is external. They do go hand in hand a lot though, because I mean, it's all about you. It's all about yourself. It's all about pleasing yourself and making yourself happy. But I think with self-love, it's very internal because with self-love, you have to accept who you are and what you are. And that's definitely a very, very hard thing to do. Is like accepting who you are, because you know, we go through struggles every single day. There's insecurities, we have flaws, nobody is perfect, but like, you are you, and you have to remember that you are you and you are amazing. And it's a work in progress always. Like, I don't think you can ever fully accept yourself and who you are, because I mean, truthfully, we are always growing as people, and we're always learning and always changing. And I think it's good to change and grow. It's definitely a good thing, because I mean, if you don't change and grow, if you don't change, you won't grow, and then if you don't grow, you won't change, and all this stupid stuff. But I definitely think like the first step to self-love is acceptance. But you have to accept change, and you have to accept who you are at this present moment. And then you also have to accept that you're going to change and you're going to grow. And I know a lot of people, myself included, there's a hard feeling that comes with change. And that could be change in mental state, that could be change in emotional state, physical state, whatever it may be. But your body and your mind and your gut and your heart will tell you what is right for you and what is wrong. And I think I have learned this a lot in the past few months to a year, I would say, that you have to listen to yourself. Like, I think sometimes it's definitely telling you that you should not be putting yourself in that situation. And I've kind of accepted that, and I've changed a lot of things for me based on that feeling that I like get, that anxious kind of feeling that I get if something for myself is not right. I've changed it, and it's been very good, and it's helped a lot. So I think that accepting negative feelings and changing it into something positive is a huge way to grow, but also to help yourself internally with that self-love kind of thing. A negative feeling may not be such a negative thing in your life that you have to accept whatever comes to you and change whatever is not good for you, and that is a huge step to self-love and conquering insecurities and everything like that. That was a rambling mess, so I hope that made sense in some way. But now, okay, I don't want to talk too much about like self-love and like internal self-love and everything, because it's very, very touchy and it's very different for every single person. So I'm going to make that one short and sweet, but I wanted to touch on it a little bit because like I have struggled with internal self-love for so long. So now I want to talk about self-care. And I feel like self-care, I say external because I mean like there's not a lot of like mental healing that goes into self-care. Obviously like doing nice things for yourself helps you mentally, but it's not so much in the fact that you have to like accept change and accept growth. Like that is a really, really hard thing to do. But self-care, I definitely feel like it ranges from, you know, like going to get a massage if you've been really, really stressed out and not having good weeks, good days. Just doing that one thing for yourself that can make you feel better and at ease and relaxed, and, you know, kind of like maybe like restart your mindset to be like, okay, like it's not going to be all bad. But I think self-care has to like externally, because like, you know, if you have a hard day and like, things are going to go wrong in your life and you're going to have hard days and hard days at school. And I think like if you have a hard day, all you want to do is come home, maybe eat some ice cream, and like put on a face mask and go have a bubble bath because it's relaxing. That is 100%, that is like external self-care, because you're doing things for yourself, but externally. You know what I mean? I don't even know what I mean. What the fuck? It could be as simple as washing my face, you know, like putting on a face mask and just listening to music, watching my favorite TV show, and then washing my face, and I just feel so much better after that is all done. But yeah, I think like, okay, I want to talk about like some self-care like tips and products that I really like for self-care, because because self-care, like it's treating yourself and making yourself feel better. So there's definitely things that like you can like use to help you with self-care. So I think like self-care tips is just kind of like, if literally laying in bed with a fuzzy blanket watching TV is relaxing to you, that is your version of self-care. It doesn't have to be going and buying yourself a luxury item. Like going, if you want to, like, it can be, for sure, but it doesn't have to be, you know? It can be really simple, like making yourself a coffee and putting whipped cream on top, because you don't usually do that, but you really like whipped cream. Like, if that makes you happy in the mornings and helps you start your day, do it. I think it just has to be something that motivates you, makes you smile, and kind of just makes you feel that feeling, you know? Self-care for me is definitely like skincare and like spa things. And it definitely has a lot to do with just kind of relaxing me like mentally and all that. So I really like to have a candle by my bed at all times. I have about 4 by my bed currently. But you know, I go with scents that I really enjoy and I like them, and it just makes me so happy. Like right now beside my bed, because it's fall, I have a pumpkin apple candle beside my bed, but I also have like a vanilla bean one and a honeysuckle one, because it kind of just depends on my mood, you know. Having scents that I like beside my bed, amazing. I have a, right there, actually you can't see it because it's behind the camera, but it's right there. I have a pink Himalayan rock salt lamp that I turn on when I sleep, and that I feel like helps me sleep better, because you know, it'll balance my chakras. And I just feel like, because it's a very like, it's a dull pink color, so I feel like it's just something more than a light, you know. It's just kind of relaxing for it to be like a dull pink. But then I also have like lavender bath salts to go soak in a bath, because lavender is calming, and then the bath salts add a little extra something to your bubble bath, and I think that really helps too, for it to not just be like a regular routine, but to add a little something extra to a routine. Like if you take a bath every night, I take baths almost every night, but adding like bubble bath or the lavender bath salts to it just adds a little something. And if I'm having a bad day, it kind of helps to relieve stress, just because I'm adding a little something extra. I know I'm doing something extra for myself because I know that I need it. And I think that is the most important thing about self-care, is that you yourself know that you need that. Okay, this video was a rambling freaking mess. I hope it made sense. I hope it made some of you feel better. I know I'm like kind of just, this is so random, but I've just been so like on a self-care kick lately, because I know that myself, I've been feeling kind of down, like, you know, stressed out with school, that I've been so like on it, like you need this so you can succeed with other things. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.